guys, what's up? It's your girl Didi, and we're back for another episode. I have two lovely guests with me, Devon and Elise, and they're just gonna tell us a little about their story, their backgrounds, their likes, dislikes, what's happening with them, and do some rapid fire questions in the end. So welcome. How are you guys doing today?
Nice to be here.
Good, great.
How has COVID?
I chill.
How has COVID been treating you guys?
That's a good question. Good and bad.
Yeah, I think for me, kind of changed what I do on a whole, because prior to COVID, I was mainly doing personal training.
Right.
And now that's like secondary to what I do now. So yeah, for me, yeah,
You're
it kind of changed.
okay.
Yeah,
exactly.
but it's
Exactly.
good that you
Yeah.
were able to adapt to the
Yeah.
whole, COVID pandemic.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
COVID for me is an iffy topic because it didn't affect me negatively. And
Okay.
sometimes I feel guilty about that.
What?
Because I know there are people out there. Like people out there like lose their jobs and the
Yeah.
livelihood and like I just chilling. So I
Right.
mean I'm happy that it was good for me, but I also empathize with
Mhm.
those people, and that's already a sad thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good for me. It was cool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's really sad that a lot of people lost their jobs. But again, it more challenged us to,
Adapt.
adapt and try to, because I love online. Like, I just think it's so convenient.
Wait, if you didn't.
Yeah, it's so convenient. It's so super easy, and it's just like it's so convenient for me to, especially with business and stuff, to do everything online. I just like that, and I just think that we like in Trinidad, especially the mindset is that we have to be in person. So I feel like it really challenged Trinis to try to come out of that in person sort of.
Yeah, I think that's one positive thing from COVID. Like it actually pushed Trinidad to like rely on technology and use it for how it should be used.
Exactly.
I mean, we're still not quite there yet, or even close yet, but
Yeah.
getting there because of the
Yes.
situation.
Slowly but surely, hopefully.
Yeah.
So tell me what your work titles, what's it called, this occupation, or like what do you guys do?
What we do?
Yeah.
It's like he's gonna stop.
Alright, okay, I'll stop. Okay. So my main occupation is my brand. So Devon brand. So that includes a lot of things. It includes me making content, so it includes me being a personality. It includes me shooting content because I also do behind the camera stuff for
Right.
my production company as well.
Right.
And then it kind of meshes together when I do production for companies and they want me to be in the video. So it kind of become like me in front and behind the camera at the same time.
Right.
And my everything basically encompasses around my brand. So the YouTube channel, the video production, the merch, the affiliate programs, like everything is just around the brand. So that's
Right.
basically my life.
Devon next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So you're like a YouTuber basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would say the same in that I'm a YouTube creator mainly, content creator on the whole, but my main content is on YouTube. And prior to that, I was doing personal training, but
Right.
you mentioned COVID, and after that,
Yeah.
I kind of used that opportunity where I wasn't in the gym, and I was able to focus more on my content creation,
Right.
and I was able to turn that now into my main job, which is exactly what I'm doing now.
That's cool.
And and I'm part owner of Macromedia Productions as well. So I work alongside with Devon in that aspect.
Oh, nice. Cool. So how did you guys meet? Like, tell me a little about.
Sorry, repeat that.
Oh, how you guys met?
Hey, that's how Okay. So this not gonna sound real, but it's true.
Okay.
I was on Facebook and I just typed the word Elise. Right? And I had this
Random.
profile picture with a black rose. I was like, yeah, that rose look cool. And I had you as a friend. And then there's all history.
Really?
Yeah, basically, yeah, I on Facebook, and we started talking, and then, yeah.
Facebook switched to MSN Messenger switched to WhatsApp, and
It was
Wow.
BBM and then WhatsApp.
yeah.
So that was random. Very random.
Really random.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, that's cool.
I still do
nice that you guys, work together and you were able to overcome the issues of COVID and, be on the better side in terms of adapting and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, you say you're glad we'll be able to work together, but it's not really that easy enough. She always quarreling. She always quarreling once. Always. Things. Oh, that's shocking. God, good. Do that over. And she's quarreling that I quarreling too much.
Oh, goodness. How long you guys together for?
Oh, this year, wait, it depends, like together or?
But like relationship together.
Yeah.
Okay, non-friend zone together.
This year would be 9 years.
Wow. Okay. And congrats on the engagement. You guys are
Thank
engaged.
you.
You all set the date?
No, that's something that COVID kind of stopped a little while because
Road music just played in the background, yes.
yeah, because I don't know, like we definitely wanted to have the wedding.
Well, to be fair, we don't want a wedding.
Alright.
Because I'm not going to invite nobody and, have a big party. I mean, I don't have much friends. She don't have much friends.
Right.
We just wanted to pick up because I'm going to randomly do something just extremely epic but tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I get
going to be
that.
a wedding. So we could decide, what, let me go do it now and it can happen.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of like, it's not really like a planned day,
Yeah.
some guests and all of that madness.
Alright.
And it sounds, not easy to do. I don't know why we haven't gotten around to it, but I think just because there's so much other things going on now that we kind of prioritizing.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because we've been together so long that we're not in a rush to.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
like,
Yeah.
Plus, it might sound a bit superficial, but being both content creators,
Yeah.
like, we want the wedding to be epically, like, documented. Like, it mustn't just be a wedding. Like, it must have, like, like...
Yeah. Of course.
the wedding.
Because that's
Must be
like,
amazing.
yeah,
So,
that's your
yeah,
brand and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So what got you inspired to do like all of the videography and stuff like that, and what sort of challenges you had to overcome to get through? Because it's not common, it's not popular, it's very difficult field to get into and to be successful in. So tell me like how exactly that happened.
So it initially started with YouTube, and I started
Okay.
YouTube because of she. Because I used to have all the latest phones and all the latest tech.
Right.
And she's like, I should try making YouTube videos. And I
Ah.
tried, and it was real cringe, and never upload them. And like a year or two later, I decided to try again, and it was cool. And then from there, like in the space of like tech YouTube, the trend is to always have your videos looking real sharp and cinematic. So
Yeah.
like my goal from day one was to get a nice camera, get a nice lens, get a nice lighting.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, people start seeing the videos and say like, yo, this video look cool, you want to come and shoot a wedding? And I was
Right.
like, well, I mean, I could come, I'm not going to promise it's going to look good. I
Yeah.
could try,
Right.
but no promises.
Right.
And then from there, it kind of snowballed until it turned more kind of into like corporate videography. Where like
Nice.
companies will ask me to come shoot a video, and like I realized like that is the space where I thrive. Like that's the space that I love to do the most things. Like I love to do corporate videography more than anything else.
Yeah.
And how I actually overcame everything to actually being successful in videography, I think I approach it differently. So like I don't really go to people and tell them, yo, let me shoot a video for you. Like,
Yeah.
I can't remember, I don't think I ever did that. Like
Right.
it was always a purpose behind the video.
Right.
So like even now, like if you look at my follower count, it's not all that compared to the kind of people with followers you have down here.
Right.
However, companies will work with me because they have the videography side of things with it. So the
Right.
same way I get influencer work because of the videography, I kind of get videography work because of what I had going on adjacent to it.
Okay.
And it was always just kind of that weird mesh. It was never me just trying to cool sell videography.
Right.
Because that's real tough. That real,
Yeah.
real tough.
Yeah.
Real tough. So I think it's just being strategic with the way you do things
Yeah.
and just executing it very different. Yeah, that's about
Yeah, I think for you, when you became successful, or when you reached that point that you wanted to,
Cool.
was when you kind of decided on what you wanted to do and who you wanted to be. Because for a long time you were existing and you were doing.
my whole life, I swear to God, I would have been like a IT tech.
For real.
I was teaching IT at the time when I started my YouTube channel. I
Wow.
was teaching IT. Like I thought my life would have been like IT and computers and like and when I realized like videography is well, not videography but like social media. It's
Yeah.
like where the passion is. I
Right.
just start double down like yeah.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool. That's so cool. And what about you? You tell me now your story.
Yeah, I felt like your story was like easier to explain just
Really?
because because for me it was completely different in that he started a couple years like when did you start?
2014.
Okay, yeah. And for me, I wanted to be a pilot. Since I
Oh,
was
really?
small,
Okay.
I knew I had my entire life planned.
Right.
I wanted to be a pilot. So I started flight school, and then around that time, like I had some unfortunate things happen in my family and stuff.
Okay.
I was away, so I came back to Trinidad. And at that point in my life, I was in my early 20s. Yeah, just leaving teenager into 20s.
Yeah.
By the way, when she said she was in flight school, she didn't leave me here to flight school. Just say.
Aww.
Continue.
And so when I came back to Trinidad, I was confused for a very long time that I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so I got into aesthetics, so I was doing aesthetics first, and then I got into personal training.
Right.
And that's what I was doing up until this year, before COVID.
Mhm.
And in 2016 was when I started on YouTube,
Right.
and I was inconsistent with
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
I loved doing it, but I was inconsistent.
Right.
And so only within the last year I became really consistent on YouTube, and I recently got monetized on YouTube.
Nice.
And
Congrats.
and then started being getting sponsorships from working with companies.
Right.
And I was like, just
Cool.
completely turned for me in a short space of time.
Right.
6 months.
Yeah, and so everything changed for me within this last year in 2020, and that's why it's so difficult to talk about, I think, too, just
Yeah.
because it was such a tough year. We say 2020, it was just like we just
Yeah.
wanted to be over,
Yeah.
but it reflected so much change for me, like
Definitely.
mentally and with job and everything, and so it's like that's why it's difficult to talk about.
Yeah. So is this something that you guys see yourself doing long term?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, except for me, I feel like my mind always changes, so I can never think of like, I don't know, for me it's different.
Yeah.
That's like your problem.
But I think I want to do this for life, but I know that there may be other things that would come up that I may want to do.
Want to do right.
Yeah, but you see,
Definitely.
the thing is, like, although I said this is like life,
Mhm.
like I also dabble in other stuff as well. But
Okay.
I would like, it's like think of it like how like this is like the where I am,
Mhm.
and like I have a rubber band, I'll just go to something else, and I'll just come back to this point and continue double it down right here.
Okay.
I'll always venture out and try new things, and like alongside, I'll never stop to go try
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Or
Would
try
it be
alongside.
still along the same business line of what you do? So like it's just like different branches, or is it completely different? Like
Sometimes completely different. Like
Okay.
venture I'm working on right now is like completely different, but I try to find ways to tie what I do right now into it, because you can tie YouTube and videography and vlogs into anything.
yeah,
Just vlog about
definitely.
it,
Yeah,
videos
yeah,
about it. So
yeah.
it's just to figure out the balance. That's
Right. You guys always had like a
Did you have
support
to figure out
system.
that? She's real Coral like all the time. Like I reach you whole day, like from 6 o'clock in the morning, and I reach home 10 o'clock in the night. And I walk in the door, she's like, "You have 2 YouTube videos to shoot. You want to shoot
You
them now?"
see, he's saying like a quarrel, but he ain't saying what a quarrel in a box.
Like, as I walk through the door, you have 2 YouTube videos to shoot. I reach home, so then you want to go now?
Oh,
I
God.
just reach home like, let me breathe. So I just relax. She's like, "Yeah, but when you going to shoot the videos, what are you going to do? Why are you shooting?" Like I said, just let me breathe.
Yeah, I think, well, for me, it's like, yeah, I think because I feel like I have that responsibility because
Yeah.
he has so much stuff that he does.
Exactly.
I kind of take it upon myself to be that nag to
Yeah.
do the what we have, you know?
Definitely,
Yeah, because sometimes
definitely.
he tends to, like, he didn't upload, like, in a month, and then he uploaded yesterday. And it's not that simple at the same time, like,
So in terms of like family life though, your families supported you with everything that you guys do, or were they like, what are you doing? YouTube is not good to get you an income. Why are you creating videos? What is
So,
this?
Both. Yeah, 100% both for me.
Okay.
It's like they supported me shooting videos and stuff, but they never, I don't think they ever believed in it.
Right.
Like,
I think it's because they didn't understand the
I
feeling.
think a lot of
you know,
people,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
parents
Yeah,
like
so it's
really
no,
understand
learn a trade, get a job, and that's how you make your money.
Right.
They don't see being you can make your money.
Right.
But I mean, they believe now because I'm
Yeah,
success-
exactly, because
So,
it's working out.
they believe it now. So
When they see the tangible success of it.
yeah, exactly.
And I think that's always
It's like the
happens.
first-
Yeah.
The first year of me doing YouTube, the running joke around the house was like I'm working for like a cent a month. Because that used to be my AdSense pay at the end of the month, like
Right.
1 cent.
Yeah.
So they used to come and like it's like you're gonna make it 1 cent a month now. Like that's a running joke.
Oh gosh.
But they still always
They'll support it.
yeah.
They'll support it.
Even if they don't fully understand.
Yeah, they would not understand, they didn't believe in it, but they support it.
Oh, that's nice.
And well, yeah. For me, I think with the YouTube and content creation, I think it's easier for them to like my mom especially, because I grew up with my grandparents who passed away.
Right.
So my mom was like my main support system. She because she sees it from his. She had so much experience with him.
Yeah.
And because I'm now starting, she kind of understands it a little bit more.
Okay.
So it's not really, there's no really doubt there. And
Okay.
with regards to like all my past stuff, she's about living life.
Yeah.
She's about living life and enjoying life. So
That's
it doesn't
good.
matter what you're doing, where you are. As long as I'm happy, she's happy.
Oh,
so
that's so sweet.
I think
That was never an issue
I
for
think
me.
that you could be on the street, chilling on the side of the pavement in a car box,
Yeah.
but you're real happy.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah,
more
for
than
sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. But it's like I find it so difficult to get like how you guys getting monetization and YouTube and all of that. Because for me, my reach was Facebook really, and my YouTube was like 0 to nothing.
Yeah. On Facebook.
Yeah, my Facebook is the only thing.
Through Facebook and not seeing your face.
Yeah.
But I don't think at that time, when you were really prominent on Facebook, when you were uploading, it wasn't monetized as yet. was
No,
it?
nothing
I'm
I do is monetized.
I know.
I don't even know what to
Oh,
do with
okay.
these things. To be
Oh,
honest,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think you're
Yeah.
supposed to have like a certain amount of views and followers before you can monetize, and I don't think that I'm at that level yet. So
Okay.
yeah, so I just see like I find it so difficult, and it's great that you guys are able to do it and make it, and get more business from it.
One of the things I think that people usually look past is like when it's like people is usually talk like a lot of the questions I get is like you need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to be monetized. I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. How I can monetize? And like people don't understand like treat this just like a normal job. Like in a normal job, you're not gonna say, oh, this worker didn't come to work today, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, no, you would go and find a way to do it. It's like I would reach out to a company, a local company, and let them pay and sponsor a video.
Exactly.
And then monetize the same video and just not get paid from YouTube, but still get paid
Yeah.
for the video.
Totally.
So like you just have to be creative and improvise and make things work. Just like any other business.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like that piece of advice for whoever else wants to join YouTube and do videos and stuff like that. Because it's like,
that's the main thing people don't realize.
yeah, you have to keep creating, and that's why it's good that she, pushes you to keep.
Yeah, as I was just about to say, not easy.
It's
No,
not
People would
easy.
watch, like people would watch what you do or what we do and be like, yeah, not
Exactly.
easy at all.
It's not
Like,
easy.
Beside the actual production, like the negative comments,
Yeah.
the hate, like it's not easy. It's
You
not
guys
easy.
get
No
hate and negative
positive.
comments?
I don't really like.
You get hit for your hands,
Yeah,
hairy
there
hands.
was just
What?
one video that I made. There was just one video
Yeah.
that I made, and it kind of, I think it's at like 60 thousand, is it 60? Around there now. I can't remember the last time I checked it. 1,000 views on YouTube, which is my most viewed video. to
That
date.
is a lot.
So it got a lot of like comments from like all over, and a lot of
What was the video about? Oh,
Came-
yeah.
Sorry.
What was the video
came
about?
and, like commenting on my hair.
Just try and be it for the first time.
Yeah,
Oh.
trying bare for the first time, and they were commenting on my hairy arms, and I was so confused because the first comment that I got like that, I woke up to it and I was like, "What is this? This is nowhere." And then it just spiraled, and like
Aw.
almost every comment was starting to be about my hairy arms, and none of these, like you could tell where your viewership is from on
Right.
the video.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those viewers were from India. So I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, maybe this is a cultural thing.
Maybe.
And yeah, I didn't really know because I was confused.
Yeah.
Because none of the comments that I got on my other videos that were completely sharing my
Yeah,
my
yeah.
hands, nothing was like that.
Right.
And so I went into my analytics. I was trying to understand it. I was trying to understand like what is this?
Yeah, but it's really
You know?
difficult because again, once you put yourself out there, you are going to be subject to everyone's comments, and everyone has the right to say something negative,
People have
positive.
No filter.
Yeah, they don't, and
People have no-
they just
you
don't
have to
care.
have a video.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first video I did for Digital, the BIP video. And I did a video about BIP, and like a comment, like the third comment, was like, I hate this man mouth.
Exactly. So how do you guys handle the hate?
I don't get hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get hurt. I don't care. Like, I am 100% a clown every day, 24/7.
Right.
Like, I would probably clap back at you, or blast you, or find, like, the same guy who told me he hate my mouth. He was flexing with $300 and he had a photo on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
So I screenshot it and reply and say to them with the $300 to pay a down payment to fix my mouth. And then everyone like my comment was like, I don't care, but she just kind of like about it. Like,
No, I don't get it. That's the thing. That
oh yeah,
it was just
Oh, that's that
that
one.
was the only
Yeah.
video.
Okay. So usually you have
Generally,
positive comments all the time.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
generally don't get hate comments, which is I don't know. It seems odd, but
Yeah.
I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, exactly. It's good.
Yeah.
I get cussed up in public already though, for no reason.
Really? Because somebody
South
didn't
Park,
like
I
it.
was walking.
I don't know.
I was walking towards the car in South Park.
Yeah.
Me and Adrian was standing by the car.
Mhm.
And some people passing our car. I was the stupid effing man.
Oh my gosh.
Stupid effing man. I was like, oh, cool, okay.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, just jump in my car. Like, right, cool.
Yeah, exactly. It's just to ignore, really and truly. Because I don't know what. Because in my mind, I could never, like, say negative things or, like, comment something that is so horrible. So I could never understand why people do it.
I
But.
think you need to be in a terrible place to say something bad about someone.
Yeah. I really do think that they're in a bad place, and that's why
They're going through some stuff.
Yeah.
And it have some level of, I don't know, confidence to be able to post it.
Post
because
it.
I'm like, yeah, because when I'm replying to comments, I always think twice about what
What you write, yeah, and read it over and make sure, like.
Yeah.
Definitely. I remember when
Yeah.
my first virals went out, my hate was so like woo, it just went skyrocket. I got
Yeah.
quite a few like death requests.
What?
Yeah, like you should die and stuff.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't understand your comedy.
Yeah, it's true.
They
It's
don't
true.
understand it, and yeah, they're just dumb. Like, they choose to lash out at somebody
Yeah,
because
but
they don't understand.
But after like
Yeah.
it's because of the hate and everything, and then I kind of just stopped posting for a while. Then
Mhm.
and now that I'm coming back, it's a lot less. So like
Right,
maybe they
right.
disappeared. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good that you guys don't take it on and you don't allow it to affect you, because hate comments could have like a huge impact. Because again, it's you, they're talking about you, and they're just like lashing out and saying things that may not even have anything to do with you, but it's just what they're going through. So it's good that you guys don't have, well, you don't have it, and whatever you get, you just ignore.
I don't know, I feel bad. I feel like, oh, I don't have hate.
No, it's good that you don't have hate. Like, it's good. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
That's good. Nice.
Yeah.
So, in the future, like, what do you guys think you want to do in 2021? Because, again, it's December 1st officially. Well, we're going to close off the year.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have, like, the New Year's resolutions that you want to work on?
I'll let you go first.
It's so weird because I think like we never really set resolutions, just because like whenever we want to do something, we just move towards it right away.
Right.
So I wouldn't say that we have any what do you
My whole thing about like New Year's resolutions is it's similar to the question where you see yourself in 5 years, and my answer will not just always, if I can tell where I'm going to be in 5 years, or I'm not doing enough. Like, if I can tell where I'm going to be in 5 years, I'm not thinking big enough.
True.
Like, 5 years ago, me, if he knew where I was now,
Would never believe it.
ridiculous. Well, me, I don't even know what I was doing 5 years ago. Well, I was doing YouTube, but very small. So, I always, like you say, like, if I want to do something, I'll just go and don't do it. Like, I'll never rely on, like, a New Year's resolution. Because I've never stinted. I'll do it for 2 days in January and then done.
Right.
Yeah, and for me, I think because my life has been like that. Like, I've always, like, every year has been something different. It's kind of hard to plan for something now or think about because I just don't know. I don't know. Like, next year I want to do something completely different, and I'll work towards that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think right now, if we really have to give us something,
New Year's resolution.
like just make content like crazy.
Yeah.
Make quality content because like we always talk about consistency, but the type of content you make is real important, and like I just want to focus on that, making sure that all the content that I produce is like good content that people want to watch and valuable, or you know.
The content is like so different from the content that I make.
Right.
Because the content that I make is for my followers to watch.
Right.
But she kind of like went ham into YouTube analytics and tags and CPMs and everything. So like, I don't think anybody like Trinidad is like what a little percent of your viewership, and like she just kind of targets the algorithm and search engine optimization, and that's how her videos just blow up. And she actually making more money on YouTube than me right now. But like, when I say more, I don't mean like $10 or $15 more. I mean, like, take my number and multiply it by 20.
Oh my god.
Small.
That's so good though. That's so good.
That's YouTube.
Yeah, that's so good. So you go with the trends and you go with like what sort of things that you upload so far, like in terms of the trends and stuff?
Well, the videos that he talked about that did really well. That was a series about OnlyFans. So I was so I don't know if you knew about that. So I was trying to sell pictures of my feet on OnlyFans. And
as an experiment for YouTube.
Yes, as an experiment for YouTube, exactly. And the first video did real well, so it turned into a series, and so a lot of viewership outside of Trinidad, you know, I got that from those videos.
Okay.
And like the bear one as well had a wide range of
apparently people in India love bears.
That was an interesting one. And so it's not, I wouldn't say really trends, but just what people are searching for.
And kind of what you want to do as a person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
because like she literally never tried beer. Like she hates alcohol.
Yeah.
And she's like, it might be a fun video if I try beer. Like the whole video was she going like the whole video.
Yeah, I don't drink either, so I can relate. That's cool. But do you think you'd ever go back into the fitness?
I think it'll always be like something that's like in addition to what I do.
Okay.
So like the reason why I am still doing it now is because you might relate to this when you have clients who have a certain goal and it becomes your goal.
Yeah.
And you can't just drop that, you know? You want to see it through to the end. And so I think that's why it'll always be,
Okay.
So that's
And for
so
your,
I think
yeah.
So what's the end goal from that plan?
But you were supposed to help him. Last time we spoke, which was a while ago, he was supposed to take your advice.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I can't trade him. He doesn't listen to me.
She's big noggin, but what the time? Everything to say.
Oh goodness. And I think you usually do like vlogs and with your videos.
So I started doing vlogs because of the fact that my tech channel was popping.
Right.
And then I uploaded a Q&A one day, and nobody watched it. And I was like, they only watching it for the content, they're not watching it for me.
Right.
And I'm feeling real sad on the inside.
Oh gosh.
And then I started doing vlogs to get people connected to me.
Right.
So I kind of want to stick to being my personality. Like, I like the fact that people could like me for me. So like, I could review a laptop today and people like it. I could review a hair dryer tomorrow and people like it. I could review these glasses and people. So like, I like that the cement is like me.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's,
Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna do rapid fire questions because I think we can come to the end now. I don't want to be too long, right? So, all right. So first off, of course, I want to know like what advice you guys would give to couples in terms of relationship, because you guys obviously made it work for so long and you're engaged now. So like, what sort of advice you would give to couples with dealing with each other?
That's funny. After you just say as horrible.
Exactly.
I think that's like I think for us it worked because we kind of understood each other.
Okay.
And like, so I understand his way, how he thinks, and it's completely different to mine. But I respect that the way that he thinks as well. So, I think just taking the other person into consideration. It takes a lot. It's not easy at all. And
No.
nothing perfect.
I think the cement in this relationship is the fact that I can't stay vexed for long. I can't stay vexed for longer than 20 minutes.
Okay.
Literally, I can be vexed right now, and 20 minutes later, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not
okay.
because you need me to cook food for you. No,
Alright.
I think like we could quarrel for like an hour and then in a few minutes we get to go.
Yeah.
So I think like I don't know. This is hard because every relationship is different.
Yeah, everything
you know?
would be different.
So
yeah.
it's difficult to pinpoint anything, but I just say like just think about
We consider it.
Yeah,
consider
of
it,
each
just
other.
think about
I'm saying that while I don't consider it. Like, it's the right thing to say. Be considerate.
That's good, that's good. Okay. And for somebody who's now starting off and let's say wants to do this whole YouTube video creation sort of thing, what advice would you give to like newbies who are new and just want to like
Advice number one, main advice. Don't ask people to watch your videos because your first video is always trash.
okay. Right.
Don't ask people to watch your videos like you'll feel shame 5 years down the line. Guys, just make good content and stop asking people will find it.
Right.
Just make good content and people will find it.
So what would be good content though? Like what could be good content
Yeah,
for like a person?
it'll be different for everyone because even I mean
When I say make good content, I just mean like take pride in your content. Like you walk around vlogging and like whatever is whatever. Like pay attention to the lighting, pay attention to if your face in the frame, if your audio good. You know, just be like take pride in like you're vlogging or you're making a prank video. Just take pride in the piece of content you put it out,
Nice.
and make sure the person who watching it would enjoy. Make sure it's something that you would watch.
Right.
And you would see it and say, that's a good piece of content.
yeah.
Yeah.
And kind of learn about, but you're talking about content creation on the whole or
YouTube.
Yeah, like
or-
YouTube and content creation. I mean, because again, with like how you guys know, you could branch into like so many other different things.
Yeah. Right. I think like also educating yourself about the algorithm and finding out, like what, like YouTube pushes videos and then they don't push some videos. Find out why. Why is that?
Just
you
be
know?
intrigued.
Yes, and learn about what you're doing. Especially if you want to get views and all these things, you kind of have to learn the algorithm, learn about metadata, learn about all these things that you need to do in order that you get the most reach out of your video.
Right.
So yes, you can make a fire video, but some people may not find it. At first, educate yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And just make content you like.
Yeah.
And don't do it for the likes, don't do it for the followers, because all of that will stop and you will get discouraged and stop making content. At the end of the day, do it because you enjoy doing it and do it because you like doing it.
Great.
I can have 0 followers tomorrow. You can delete my channel and start over from scratch.
Right.
Like, I just love creating content.
Yeah.
It's like some people, if they lose their channel, they'll be like, I download YouTube. Don't do it for that. Do it for just the love of creating content.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, and next
no
question.
dead space.
All right. Yeah. Exactly.
No dead space. Yeah.
So, and for advice for those who like, let's say, couldn't, because you guys basically adapted and, well, it didn't affect you so much, it affected you. But in terms of like advice for persons who maybe lost their jobs or because of COVID, and now that you know that online is everything, what sort of advice you'd give to persons who are still trying to battle out there with getting jobs or doing something?
I would think depends on the field that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Look for something that you could add value to somebody's life using that field,
Right.
and find a way to monetize that.
Right.
So, for example, I'll use something that I don't even know about. Like, say you're real good at construction.
Mm-hmm.
find some way to make that add value to somebody's life. So like ways they could make sure your house good home, ways you can make sure your house don't crack up and fall down. Things you learn doing construction.
Or do it in a different way.
Yeah, just in a different way. Like, teach people things about construction. Like if you actually properly in construction, you can have a course. You can add value to people's lives. Like once you give people value, do it, stick to it for life. Like just give value. Like stop trying to take from people. Like don't think of it like I want to take that person money. Just think like, okay, I want to give this person so much value that they want to give me the money.
Right.
That's a pretty good shit.
I think that because of COVID now, a lot of us kind of did our passion projects. So like whatever you're passionate about, then you would just do it. Because usually the world functions, well, what we're taught to do is just to get education and a regular job and just work and pay everything and just live. But it's not really what we are passionate about. So I do think that now that COVID happened, all of us have to like think out of the box. And I think that a lot of us, if we just follow like whatever we're passionate about and create things that because usually people wait until they retire to then do what they're passionate about and then do these little projects, and they actually make more money than they would work in the ASAP. So yeah, that's really good advice. Okay, so great. So we're gonna close off right now, and I will also link you guys YouTube channels when you send it to me in the description and the bio. And thanks so much for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed our conversation. Right?
Yes,
okay.
it was fun.
Yay! All right, bye guys.
Thank you for having us.
And if you're interested in advertising, just let me know, because you can advertise on my podcast. Great. So we're good to go. I'll just cut it right there. I mean, I'm just really sad that the internet wasn't working. But yeah, I had to use my phone, and then there's these little things coming up on the top of the screen. Thanks again so much. I appreciate your time and energy and everything. Podcast today, I have 2 guests with me, and I do have Devon. Oh my god. Devon. I'm sorry, let me start over.